schedule, so it's not clear how this.
Yo. Hold up, let's get everything set up real quick. Here. All right, perfect. We are all set up. We are live. All right, we are perfect. All right, we got a quick adjustment right here. Let's see what's going on with you. So it was a shooting in, was this West Palm?
This alleged lone gunman knew the former president would be playing golf today, and also at what time. We heard the president was on the fifth hole on the front nine at Trump International. How did this lone gunman know? Perhaps he followed the motorcade. Of course, when the former president travels, he travels in a motorcade. He has Secret Service protection. But that is one of the things. If this was another potential assassin, how he had this information about where former President Trump was playing golf. Of course, he owns numerous golf courses in the state of Florida, Doral in the Miami area, but of course, Trump International is the closest to Mar-a-Lago and Palm Beach, where he resides. That is one of the big questions we hope to hear in this press conference coming up shortly, Eric.
Yeah, and even if you don't know exactly what his schedule is, if you're a local, you know that the former president plays golf. You can obviously see a police and the Secret Service presence. You can see the motorcade, and you know when that is happening. And we see a motorcade right now going over the bridge from Palm Beach over the bridge over to West Palm Beach.
It's not a far trip.
The former president spoke to Bret Baier, and Bret is quoting the former president as saying, quote, "Tell everybody I am fine, and the Secret Service did a great job." So in light of the new reporting that the Secret Service did what it's supposed to do, it saw a threat to the president, a potential threat, a man with an AK-47 within the vicinity of the former president on the street, a few hundred yards apparently away from the fifth hole. And the Secret Service agent did what they are trained to do, took out the service revolver, their weapons, and tried to stop this apparent suspect, this man with the gun.
Interesting. Charlie Kirk said President Trump round of golf was not on any public schedule. How did the suspect know Trump was golfing there today, and how did he get a semi-auto rifle so close to the president? That is very interesting. See, the problem is this is the issue. You keep having people saying this about Trump. This is the problem. They keep saying Trump is a detriment, or Trump is a danger. CNN keep talking about this.
We've discussed how Vice President Harris was able to bait the former president during the debate. Another example, turning a question about fracking into a reminder of a New York Times report that much of the former president's fortune was inherited from his father. At least $413 million, according to the Times. Here's his response.
No, I'm trying to find a quick little clip. Because they keep saying he's a danger to democracy. They keep saying he's trying to be a dictator. And when you guys keep saying these comments, you guys are honestly putting him in a position where, not him himself, but you're putting these people who have mental issues, you're putting these people who don't have a thought to themselves, you're putting them in a position where now they think they have to attack this man. And that's the problem. That's really the problem. And unfortunately, with these people thinking that way, you're putting his life and people close to him, his family, all their lives in danger. And that's the unfortunate part. And these people who are saying these rhetoric need to stop. They need to stop. Is Trump a danger to society? Is Trump a danger to democracy? Unlikely. Probably not. Trump is most likely just an asshole or narcissist, bro. He's just a man who probably, take an opportunity. Probably didn't think he was going to win the election he wanted. And then he probably tried his best to do what he could to, all right, let me see if I can do what's best for this country. But that's the unfortunate part about all of this with Trump. That you have all these people saying these dumbass statements, using these
return to the White House, but
let me see. I saw another thing that was funny. Oh, Megan Fox. Okay, let me see. Playboy Cardi and they beefing. No, that's nothing. That's small.
Many men wish death upon me. Blood in my.
That's intriguing. But yeah, this is very, very odd that this is occurring. Let's see what I like using X because it's freedom of speech, so you see people's natural comments, natural thoughts. Let's see the latest.
Do you expect there to be calls from within the Trump campaign to do that? Because he's going to reach out to his supporters and say, let's take this down. We do not know, again, the source of any gunshot or gunshots. We don't know who's responsible for this. The whole thing has yet to be 100% confirmed from start to finish how this all played out. But do you expect to hear anything from the Trump campaign about toning down the rhetoric,
See, okay. How are you guys saying for him to turn down the rhetoric, but you're not telling the opposite side to turn down their rhetoric? Like, I'm not saying Trump isn't saying anything that's people can say as an extremist with the whole Haitians eating cats and animals, stuff like that. But how do you guys say this man is a danger to democracy? This man is trying to become a dictator. You guys are pushing these narratives, these lies. Like, you guys are pushing these comments, and it's crazy that you guys are saying that. It's really, really crazy that they're saying statements like that, and it's messed up. Hold up. There's also ABC. Hold up. I know. See if I can find it. ABC had a whistleblower. ABC. So whistle wrong. This is so blurry. Let me see. So this is an affidavit. So this is somebody. Apparently. The debate between Trump and Kamala, apparently the reports, everything that was given to them, apparently Kamala didn't play fair. She got everything beforehand, which you're not supposed to do. This is supposed to be, fresh. Nobody knows what this was gonna occur, and apparently she got it, which is crazy. It's crazy that this occurred. So this is the problem with especially this presidential election and where America's at now. we'll say comments like Russia and these other countries are cheating their election, they're not playing fair. But now you're seeing stuff like this, and it's crazy to think that, like, yo, like the people in office in America, a country that you don't think stuff like this will occur, is happening. So they blacked out the person's name, which is kind of stupid because apparently they're saying that this person died. My name is so it could be Isaac or whatever. I'm a resident of Manhattan, New York. I worked for ABC News for over 10 years in various technical and administration positions. Since the acquisition of ABC's in 1996, I observed significant transformations in the nature of news reporting at the organization. These changes suggest a shift from unbiased reporting to a model influenced by external factors. Right here, when it says the external factors, this is where it's just people who have money, just doing what they do best, make sure that they can get their policies and stuff like that in, or whatever they're viewing. This is the unfortunate part. This is where when people say old media is out, this is why old media is out. You guys aren't being unbiased. I should change my page name to Unbiased Truth. Because if these news places like ABC, CNN, MSNBC, Fox, don't think Fox is not, it's not as bad, it's not the best as well. These guys, all of them are biased. And to be a news place, to report the news, honestly, we need unbiased news. We need an unbiased who's not going to take money from either side for people to hold the truth. You get me? And this is the unfortunate part, that that this is just like, we don't have an unbiased report, like unbiased news. For the record, I do not endorse Donald Trump in his capacity as a candidate for president of the United States. The intent of this affidavit is to address the concern regarding perceived bias within the news reporting within my employer debate that will be hosted on September 10th, 2024. I'm hoping this is real. I'm hoping it's not fake. Furthermore, the Harris campaign imposed restrictions on the scope of questioning, including no question regarding the perceived health of President Joe Biden. See, if this is real, and I'm going to just say if, because we don't know if it's real, but if this is real, then that's the problem with Kamala. It's like, sweet Kamala, I'm about to call her sweetheart. You don't come off being genuine. You come off being fake. And you coming off being fake, people spot that. Like, you can't bullshit a bullshitter. Bullshitters see bullshit a mile away, sweetheart. So her being ungenuine is really, really hurting her. And she doesn't understand that it's hurting her. She thinks that it's all peachy and gravy. And it's not. It's hurting you in the most way. And people aren't going to take that sitting down at all. So that's the crazy part about it. Hold on, I gotta make a couple adjustments, guys. But that's the unfortunate part about it. And then it says no inquiries related to her tenure as Attorney General in San Francisco. It's like, okay, but you don't want nobody to bring up your past or the position that you had, because the question of Joe Biden's health, that should be a standard question that you should, her and her team should know, that the people, the American people have all right to question you on, because you guys sat there saying Joe is in perfect health. Joe, man, better yet, let's find the video, man. Let's find the video. We live in a digital age, Miss Kamala.
Is As a former prosecutor, and myself, in the hours after that occurred, it was an intense moment for the Commander-in-Chief of the United States of America. And I was in almost every meeting with the President in the hours and days that followed. Countless hours with the Secretary of Defense, the Secretary of State, the heads of our intelligence community, and the President was in front of and on top of it all, asking questions and requiring that America's military and
So she's saying he's on top of his A game. This was 7 months ago. 7 months ago. So what was this? February 29th. Then the debate happens, and then boom, the American people see there's something off about him mentally, something off with his health. So now you don't want questions when you guys were backing him up, saying he's at his A game. He's the strongest, he's the healthiest he's ever been. And it's just like, no, and that's the problem with just with her. It's like, it's clear, like, you guys have been really bad with that. Her tenure as Attorney General in San Francisco, I don't live in California, I live in Florida. I've seen posts about people saying that they've been arrested because of her and stuff like that. What's this? No questions concerning her brother-in-law, Tony West, who faces allegations of embezzlement of billions of dollars in taxpayer funds, who may have been involved in her administration if elected. Is that truth? Holy, Tony West. Now let's see this. Embezzled. Let's see. Embezzling billions of dollars. Oh, this is a New York Post. Kamala's brother-in-law fleeced taxpayers. Keep it being with y'all. Yeah, not getting that. The New York Post talked about it. Is this real? Oh, he spoke. Oh, don't tell me he's a black man. Is this him? Oh man, I don't pray for a downfall of a black man, but damn, bruh, damn. I don't pray for a downfall of a black man, but sheesh, that's the unfortunate part about it. That's the unfortunate part about it. Give me 1 second. Let me just check something. Yeah, that's the unfortunate part about it. Oh, Kamala. Give me 1 second, guys. Seems like my stream is a little laggy. Let's see if I can fix it. Fix this joint. Okay. Yeah, that's the unfortunate part about it. So, hold up. She has a brother-in-law who's embezzlement? How's this not being reported? This article came out, 2 weeks ago, August 23rd. Oh, Joe Biden's out. Maybe. Kamala. Okay, Kamala's brother-in-law flees taxpayers for billions to give to left-wing groups and lawyers. Joe Biden's son Hunter may be the current worldwide case champ of President shade dealings, but not for long. If Kamala wins the White House, her brother, who is married to her sister Maya, is poised to claim the crown. Like Hunter, West learned his craft in Obama years. Sheesh! The head of the Justice Department Civil Division, he invented a new form of what the 19th, early 20th century Tammy boss George Washington plumbing called honest grift. Honest grift. It was simple until 1977. Congress had to approve of any settlement of a civil suit against the federal government over 100,000. This preserved the constitutional requirement that the Congress controlled. This preserved the constitutional requirement that Congress controlled the government's purse. Okay, but in that year, seeking relief from the burgeoning volume of suits to review, Congress. I may have said that word wrong, by the way. Congress removed the cap and handing the Justice Department a blank check to pay settlements. Oh, in any amount out of account known as Judgment Fund. Can I open this in a new tab? Judgment Fund. The fund, the deepest pockets. It's okay. Okay, run by the Treasury Department. Judgment Fund is to complete that are often portrayed studying Get to the meat and potato. I'm trying to read this. Okay. All right. In 2009, Tony West took over the Department of Civil Division that litigates and settles lawsuits. Once West arrived, his deputy emailed colleagues asking, "Can you explain to Tony the best way to allocate some money to an organization of our choosing?" Settlements became the vehicle for paying off political allies. Whoa. Okay. Okay. For example, in late 2010, after a Supreme Court victory, DOJ lawyers were on the cusp of winning a decade-long fight against discrimination claims by 91 Hispanic and female farmers. That's when West intervened. The DOJ agreed to a $1.3 billion settlement, which includes thousands of farmers who have never claimed bias. The deal was made over vehicle ejections of department career lawyers. Man, this is a lot. I wish they can cut this down to the meat and potato of it, so that we can thing. But let's get back to the whistleblower. See. So, external organizations